Mr. Combs, is this not the perfect father-daughter date night?
I'm speechless.
Imagine losing your mother and then facing years of emotional torment from your own father. This is the reality for Diddy's twin daughters, Jessie and Delilah. In a shocking turn of events, these young women are now breaking their silence, exposing the dark secrets of their family's past. What drove them to speak out against one of hip-hop's most powerful figures? Before we move on, I'd like to ask you a small favor. If you appreciate this content, please take a second to like this video and subscribe to our channel. It makes such. Jessie and Delilah Combs were born into a world of luxury and fame, their childhood seemingly a dream come true. As the twin daughters of hip-hop mogul Sean Diddy Combs, they had access to the finest things money could buy.
Now is one of tonight's A-list presenters. It's Sean Diddy Combs with his stunningly beautiful daughter.
Red carpet events, lavish parties, and jet-setting lifestyles were the norm for these young girls. But beneath the glittering surface of their celebrity existence, a much darker reality was taking shape. From an early age, Jessie and Delilah felt the weight of the Combs family name pressing down on their shoulders. The public's expectations were immense, and the pressure to maintain a perfect image was relentless. Every outing, every social media post, every interaction was scrutinized by millions of eyes. The twins found themselves constantly performing, not just for their father's approval, but for the world at large. This pressure took a heavy toll on their mental health. As one of the twins revealed, it's not easy being Diddy's daughter. There's so much pressure to live up to his name and his expectations. This candid admission offers a glimpse into the internal struggles faced by Jessie and Delilah as they navigated their identities under the shadow of their father's fame. The twins made select public appearances, always portraying a graceful and elegant image. They smiled for the cameras, wore designer clothes, and played their parts to perfection. But behind closed doors, a different story was unfolding. Insiders suggest that these polished appearances masked deeper emotional turmoil as Jessie and Delilah grappled with the overwhelming scrutiny and expectations that came with being part of the Combs dynasty. Adding to their struggles was the emotional distance from their father. Diddy's demanding career often kept him away from home, leaving the twins feeling disconnected and alone. As one daughter poignantly noted, when he was home, it was like he was still working. There wasn't much time for us to connect as a family.
Mr. Combs, is this not the perfect father-daughter date night?
I'm speechless.
This lack of genuine connection contributed to their growing feelings of isolation and anxiety. As Jessie and Delilah entered their teenage years, the cracks in their perfect facade began to show. The pressure to maintain their public image while dealing with their private pain became increasingly unbearable. They started to question the narrative that had been crafted around their family, wondering if the glamorous life they presented to the world was worth the emotional cost. This inner conflict marked the beginning of a profound shift for the twins. They began seeking emotional support from extended family and friends, taking their first tentative steps towards breaking free from the expectations placed upon them. As doubts about their family's carefully constructed image grew, so did their need for answers and authenticity. Little did anyone know that these quietly rebellious thoughts would soon lead Jessie and Delilah down a path that would shake the very foundations of their world. The twins were on the brink of a decision that would not only change their lives, but potentially unravel the carefully woven fabric of the Combs family legacy.
I am speechless. Baby, you look so beautiful.
November 15th, 2018, a day that shattered the world of Jessie and Delilah Combs. What really happened to their beloved mother, Kim Porter? As the twins grappled with unimaginable loss, whispers of foul play began to surface, casting a shadow over everything they thought they knew. Kim Porter wasn't just a mother to Jessie and Delilah, she was their rock, their confidant, and their guiding light. The twins shared an unbreakable bond with Kim, who showered them with love and support throughout their young lives. Her presence was a constant source of comfort and stability in the often chaotic world of celebrity. But on that fateful November day, their world came crashing down. At just 47 years old, Kim Porter was found unresponsive in her home. The news sent shockwaves through the entertainment industry and left Jesse and Delilah reeling. How could their vibrant, healthy mother be gone so suddenly? The official report stated that Kim had gone into cardiac arrest while battling flu-like symptoms. Authorities ultimately ruled her death as a result of lobar pneumonia. But for Jesse and Delilah, this explanation never quite added up. As they struggled to process their grief, nagging questions began to gnaw at them. The twins' emotional turmoil was compounded by the intense public scrutiny that followed. As Diddy's daughters, they found themselves thrust into the spotlight at their most vulnerable moment. Paparazzi hounded them for reactions, while social media buzzed with speculation and conspiracy theories. As the dust settled, conflicting reports began to emerge. Whispers of toxins found in Kim's body fueled suspicions of foul play. Al B. Sure, Kim's former partner, publicly voiced his doubts about the circumstances of her death. He claimed Kim had confided in him about her fears prior to her passing, adding another layer of mystery to the tragedy. For Jesse and Delilah, these rumors weren't just tabloid fodder, they were potential clues to understanding what really happened to their mother. As they delved deeper into the official investigation, they found themselves questioning everything they thought they knew about that day.
And so I won.
Yeah, you won.
I won. So thank you so much.
The twins' grief turned to confusion, then to anger. They began to look at their family dynamic in a new light, particularly their father's relationship with Kim. Reports of a tumultuous past, marked by controlling behavior and allegations of physical abuse, painted a troubling picture of their parents' history. As suspicions grew, Jesse and Delilah found themselves at odds with the family narrative. While their brothers Justin and Christian publicly defended Diddy and urged respect for the family's grief, the twins couldn't shake the feeling that there was more to the story. With each passing day, Jesse and Delilah's doubts festered. The official explanation no longer satisfied their need for answers. As they sought independence and healing, they began to see their father in a new, unsettling light. The stage was set for a confrontation that would shake the Combs family to its core. Behind the united front presented by Diddy's sons lies a hidden rift. As allegations swirl, Jesse and Delilah are quietly questioning everything they thought they knew about their family. The Combs family, once a symbol of hip-hop royalty, now finds itself torn apart by conflicting loyalties and differing perspectives. On one side stand Justin and Christian Combs, fiercely defending their father against a storm of accusations. In a show of solidarity, they joined their siblings in a collaborative Instagram post declaring, "We stand united, supporting you every step of the way." This public display of support paints a picture of a family circling the wagons, presenting a united front against outside scrutiny. But beneath this facade of unity, a different story is unfolding. Jesse and Delilah, the youngest members of the Combs clan, are navigating a treacherous path between family loyalty and their own quest for truth. As they seek answers about their mother's sudden passing and their father's alleged behavior, they find themselves increasingly isolated within their own family. The divide between the siblings becomes even more apparent as Justin and Christian take center stage in defending their father. They've publicly dismissed rumors surrounding their mother's death, adamantly stating that no foul play was involved. Their frustration with circulating false claims is palpable as they plead for respect regarding their grief. This aggressive stance in support of their father only serves to highlight the growing distance between them and their younger sisters. Adding to the family's turmoil are the legal troubles facing Justin and Christian themselves. Justin has been named in a lawsuit alongside Diddy related to allegations of a shooting, while Christian faces accusations of coercive behavior. These issues cast a shadow over their credibility and further complicate the already strained family dynamics. As the pressure mounts, Jesse and Delilah find themselves at a crossroads. Insiders reveal that the twins are privately questioning the narrative their brothers are pushing, harboring doubts about their father's innocence and the circumstances surrounding their mother's death. This internal conflict is pushing them towards a decision that could forever change their family's landscape. In a bold move that signals their growing desire for independence, Jesse and Delilah are reportedly house hunting with their caregiver, Lala. This search for a new home represents more than just a change of address. It's a symbolic break from their father's influence and a step towards forging their own path. As the twins inch closer to breaking their silence, the anticipation builds. Their decision to distance themselves from the family narrative is not just a personal choice, but a potential turning point in the ongoing investigation surrounding Diddy. Diddy. With each passing day, the likelihood of Jesse and Delilah sharing their story grows, threatening to shatter the carefully constructed image of family unity.
It's great to see y'all, and thank y'all for meeting my daughter.
Imagine growing up as the daughter of one of music's biggest icons. Now imagine discovering that everything you thought you knew about your family might be built on lies. For Jesse and Delilah, this isn't just a hypothetical, it's their reality. In the aftermath of Kim Porter's untimely death, Jesse and Delilah found themselves adrift in a sea of grief and uncertainty. But amidst the chaos, an unexpected figure emerged as their lifeline. Leanda Lane, known affectionately as Lala, a close friend of their late mother, Lala stepped into the role of primary caregiver for the twins, offering stability during their most tumultuous time. As the dust settled and the twins began to process their loss, they also started to see their family dynamic in a new light. The pressure of being Diddy's daughters, once a source of pride, now felt like a suffocating burden. One of the twins confessed, "It's not easy being Diddy's daughter. There's so much pressure to live up to his name and his expectations." This admission revealed the cracks in the glossy facade of their celebrity life. With Lala's guidance, Jesse and Delilah began to explore their own identities beyond the shadow of their father's fame. Recent sightings of the twins house hunting with Lala speak volumes about their desire for independence. They're not just looking for a new home, they're seeking a fresh start away from the chaos that has engulfed their family. But the path to independence is fraught with challenges. As Jesse and Delilah contemplate speaking out against their father, they face a daunting array of potential consequences. The risk of family fallout looms large, with the possibility of irreparably damaging relationships with their brothers, who have publicly defended Diddy. Then there's the specter of public backlash. In the court of public opinion, challenging a beloved icon can be a dangerous move. Insiders suggest that the twins are privately questioning the narrative pushed by their brothers, indicating a significant shift in their perspective. This internal conflict, reconciling their love for their father with their growing suspicions about his actions, has become the crucible in which their newfound independence is being forged. As Jesse and Delilah stand on the precipice of sharing their truth, the world watches with bated breath. Their journey from silent observers to potential whistleblowers is more than just a family drama. It's a testament to the power of finding one's voice in the face of overwhelming odds. The twins' story reminds us that sometimes the bravest thing we can do is speak our truth, even when it means challenging those closest to us.